from behind the arc against the Wildcats, had 21 in that game. McCormack led them with a season-high 25.
Kansas does a great job going side to side.
Here is McCormack. He'll take the jumper.
How about these two? Huh?
Is a must for the Tar Heels.
He needs him in charge. Take it.
Harris.
Nice screen.
Again, down to Bake. Let's see what Baycock can do to defend. And what a nice soft cut. Man, taking his licks, but still out there. Kansas scoreless 3 minutes. It's an 8-0 stretch right now for the Heels.
There's that little curl play or fade. Nice double, a little late by Davis.
Nice shot fade.
15. They got to get going as well. Once he lands, Coleman coming in to Coleman lands, excuse me. Nice play on the.
Oh, there you go. Rattle the rim without 3 fouls. Kansas inbounding underneath. McCormack right to the paint he goes. Puts it in.
Nice shot.
They've got Manick behind McCormack. Misses the hook shot, but got it back. Wants it again. Wants it. Puts it up. Got it.
That's what they want from him. Now you got Manick on him. Giving away 4 or 5 inches. With that wide set they like to run.
High-low action right now.
Yeah, that's their game right there.
McCormack, you better go up. And trying to keep him away, and he hits another one of its last 2 games. Down after an early bucket. That's off the mark for Gillespie.
Only one guy went to the boards for Villanova. Transition defense a must against the Jayhawks.
Once again, trying to bury Dixon in the low box.
McCormack with the left hand.
Bringing those traps early, too.
See.
Brown, the kid can make 3. Look at the again. Once again, establishing low.
Same shot for McCormack. And he saw it all unfolding. Hit the shot for the championship. Here's Samuels meanwhile.
Got to make Kansas play half-court offense, though. No quick hitters. And there's that duck in. See if they come with some help. A little rake.
McCormack after a little break. Flips it, and it goes.
Give him a
Martin flips it up ahead. 2-on-1. Harris will finish it off. No, he won't.
Look at how speed to the ball by Kansas.
It's Apache who tapped it out there. He'll get it back.
Mismatch. Nice slip.
McCormack left alone. He's not missing the dunk this time.
2 small guards. Bill will do this once in a while. A lot of speed on the floor. Nice little down screen, lock low.
McCormack. He's got another one.
He's got 2. Gillespie takes it. Baji does trail him here.
Brown lobs it.
Nice.
That right there.
Martin snaps it. Corner. Harris. Tapped out by McCormack. Got it. Puts it back up and in.
Well, there's where size prevails.
11. Gillespie. No call, and off the floor with it is Wilson.
Good job by Wilson, not going for that shot fake by Gillespie.
He's tough in the early here. Looks for a shot. Again.
McCormack. Down low, and this time,
And that nice spot there.
Brown. Short guard.
Nice rebound and kick.
Harris.
See if they can bring some help.
McCormack.
Nice strength.
A fight for it. Left hand.
Pretty good.
And he's got a season high.
Hurt. This time the extra pass sets him up.
Ryan Antoine has had such a rough go of it with injuries. Coming in and popping a 3. And now they've got to do something spectacular here. Just a minute 18 to go.
And Bill has 4 handlers on the floor.
Wilson.
Nice pass.
Gives it up to McCormack.
And he's the
NCAA tournament. Miami's going to have to deal with that. It was terrific against Providence in the first half the other night. But Miami's been one of the better teams of not turning the basketball over. Their first possession, what do? Turn it over. McCormack is swarmed. Now he gets a little bit of space, and now it's over Wardenberg for the game. In their backcourt, Wardenberg will stay in the middle. McGusty on the floor. And they also have Walker out there, the foul for the Hurricanes, and approaching 11.5 to go. Abaji is at 1 shot from outside. McCormack back in. And they quickly blitz him, but he gets the hook to go. Gordon dug three. Brown the rebound. Gordon, he's down. He's got to get up and go. Slashing his Harris into McCormack. And he dodges the defender. He'll try to throw it up. Intercepted by Wilson. Picked up by Brown. The other way, Harris. Here comes McCormack. For the Hurricanes. Poplar comes in for the Canes. And KU will inbound. McCormack and Wardenberg. Across the lane. He's long shot, won't go. Abaji, down court, Wilson, Perks screws one up and off. McCormack. It's a 14-3 run for Providence.
And that's only their second made three of the evening, 2 of 17.
Martin got the screen roll with McCormack, and he goes flying to the rack. Here comes Wilson into Minaya. McCormack puts it through.
You know you're a high-usage player. You're going to be able to get your looks and shots. Matter of time.
McCormack get the offensive rebound and a putback.
Said, how could you flop on that? And then on offense, he said, when 3 guys are guarding you, you need to take it to the basket and kick it out. He looked at the whole team and said, we are not ourselves. Get the ball moving and get an assist here and there and stop trying to play selfish basketball.
Brown on him. William, redshirt senior, right there in Houston, bangs off the backboard. No easy looks.
No.
Martin, oh, what a pass. And a finish by McCormack. Walker, he gets a double team immediately. Now Nicholas, and he turns it over into the hands of Remy Martin.
Yeah, in the traffic, you got to be strong with the ball. Kansas is going to reach and cut. Beautiful pass.
Oh, McCormack with the finish, but no, 7 points. He's got 3 rebounds now. The Big 12 Player of the Year, unanimous Big 12 Player of the Year. He's also first-team All-America selection. McCormack going to work.
Yep.
So if you're Kansas right now, drive, no. And McCormack just takes it right out of the hands of Johnny Walker.
Officiating the Big 12 championship for the 12th time in his career, and he's with Kip Kissinger and Marcus Pettigrew. Kansas wins the tip, and we are underway.
Kansas does a great job against Texas Tech when they spread the floor and they keep the help in motion, a key.
Abaji toss inside. McCormack got it in deep. Left hand, that's good. That was 13th in the country. Pretty good ball movement by Kansas. Feed inside. McCormack banging against Santos Silva, and that one rolls home.
Be just excited about this game, but Terrence Shannon is a difference maker when they get to the tournament next week.
Lob inside.
Nice.
McCormack. Yep. Great position. Christian Brown also had a nice first half with 10 points. DeJuan Harris, and those 2 fouls will start the second half out there.
Let's see what we got coming out of a timeout. Tried to get a jump shot for Abaji. Couldn't get it. Good scouting report stuff.
David McCormack had a strong first half. Muscles his way down low. And one. Wilson hasn't scored today. Good rebound. McCormack puts it in. Abaji probing, gets into the paint, flips it up. A little bit strong. McCormack. Rebound. He puts it back in.
Blowout. And the Horned Frogs come from 20 down to take down the Longhorns. There's McCormack, his rebound. Number 5 for him.
Nice look.
Adams to McCormack.
Mentioned it earlier. Good job of Texas getting back in transition.
Wilson, NBA rank. Offensive rebound, McCormack. It's up and in. He sent Carr. He's got a 3.
Telling you, Bob, when his feet are set, he's as good a shooter as there is. Nearly 50% catch and shoot this year. Got to chase him off the line.
17 for Ramey. McCormack to the right hand. Yes.
And he found the open man. That weak side defense by Kansas in pick and roll at times has got to be better.
McCormack, double team. Harris, right back to McCormack, but it was deflected. McCormack recovers. Floats it up, and in. 12 for McCormack.
All afternoon long. Good job.
Abaji has been in double figures every game this season. The leading scorer in the Big 12. He's got only 2 free throws so far today. McCormack puts it up and in.
Press offense critical. They've had trouble getting it in a little bit.
Brown into Wilson. Double team. To Brown. He's double team. Picks up his dribble. No timeouts. Harris gets it to Abaji. To
trying to get himself back into the game. I think he needs to see the ball go in the hole or a good play sooner than later.
Miles has missed all 4 of his shot attempts. TCU, though, all 14 of their points in the paint. McCormack trying to give Lampkin a little dose of his own medicine. The supporting cast for Miles has been good enough tonight that they can win this game in Lawrence.
Yeah, they can, and I think that Miles has to make sure he's not in his own head. It's about coming out of here with a victory. He can't worry about what's happened to this point.
Well, that Miller. Lampkin crashing the boards. Abaji saves it. Wilson able to get it back for Kansas.
It's a critical moment for TCU. No Miles on the floor. You've got to maintain without your best player.
McCormack and Lampkin. McCormack scores.
This is going to be a time with Coach Self before the game, and I just love his demeanor. He really has the vibe of a pro coach in the way he trusts his guys and allows them to do what they do so well. Looks like they're trying to get it inside to the big fella, McCormack.
Harris, McCormack somehow came down with it, and it rolls around and in. That's
Kansas looking to run. Jalen Wilson beating everybody down the floor.
And Meyer got a piece of the 3, but McCormack is there to clean it up.
Not is getting out quickly to run, really putting this Baylor team back on its heels.
For Wilson, everything but the finish. McCormack working hard. Yet another offensive rebound. Frank Mason.
Same play they ran earlier to get the ball inside to David McCormack. Just missed it, but got the offensive rebound, and Kansas needs to continue to do that.
Brown. McCormack again doing great work on the offensive glass.
Well, the crowd wants.
McCormack stepped in the way. Here comes Yesafou. Yep. Oh, and a foul by McCormack at the other.
Really a tough cover.
McCormack with the handoff to Harris. Here's McCormack.
Good fake.
Patience, and it pays off. Abaji lost it, picked it up, no whistle, and the follow slam by David McCormack, who had a double.
Concerned about. I mean, you know Abaji and Brown are good players, but McCormack really did hurt them in that first matchup. And in West Virginia up front, that's been their problem area all year.
The rebound went to Jalen Wilson, the Big 12 Player of the Week, 3rd in the conference in rebounding is Wilson, number 10 in blue. Now McCormack. And he's 2 for 2, had 19 and 50. McCormack from the elbow. Short, gets his own miss, and puts it back in. Abaji has some space. In and out that time. Offensive rebound, McCormack. And to your... Kansas loves to look for a lob on that inbounds play. They get it to McCormack.
Tough.
It's not a... 5 of their last 7 from the field offensively. Abaji inside. McCormack and 1. Here's Brown, the lob. McCormack, the finish.
They believe that what Coach Greenberg was asking. Yes. What are the areas they need to shore up?
Their defense.
To be ready for
they got a length in their bench, and definitely their defense. Not as good defense. It's one of the worst defenses that Bill Self's had in 19 years. It's not horrible, but compared to the rest of this league, it's not in the top 5 or 6, I would say. Offensively now, they're a juggernaut because of this guy with the ball.
Bobby Pettiford is in the game. Here he is with the basketball. Pettiford down low, shot clock winding down, and McCormack gets it to go.
Of course, who would have thought that when Roy left for Carolina, they would find a coach this good?
And McCormack with the throwdown. From behind in this building is a fool's errand. Smith. And Brown with the rebound. Yesufu kicks to the corner. Harris.
See how they spread out? They'll play through McCormack now. Watch, we call it 4 out.
He scored the last 6 for the Jayhawks. McCormack. The last 8. Avery Anderson is not shy. That is for sure. He will not be dissuaded by misses.
Well, he and Thompson, but they have to start making some.
McCormack, soft touch.
Really went on threes against Texas Tech. And there you go.
Groves rims out on a 3-ball, rebounded by Brown. They'll push up the floor. Kansas is 1 of 5 to open up. Harris, post play, McCormack.
You got to stay honest because he can kick it out.
On an island, the flip goes down for
At Loyola, the same kind of look. A center who could make some plays, open middle, and a dive to the 10.
And the Sooners open up 3 of 5 from the field. It's been a lot of McCormack. Ball fake. The baby hook goes. Goldwire once again with Groves. He hoists. It was online, but hits off the heel.
Once again, a lot of guys can rebound and go. Nice look.
Finds McCormack underneath the resume. Give the fans the information.
Nice find.
Abaji way off on that 3-ball. McCormack keeps it alive. Abaji lob slam. Special delivery. One bump from Harris. Step through Goldwire. No. Tipping. Didn't quite have enough English on it.
And Brown again.
Looking for their first lead since 11-9. McCormack the catch. Over Shagwa for 2.
And that makes up for missing a Brown.
Look at that. I mean, age comparison between the Longhorn and the Thunder. Pretty much the same. Andrew Jones is checked into the game. And they get the block. McCormack flips it. Rebound advantage.
They've gotten a few offensive boards. David McCormack, the best offensive rebounder in the Big 12.
He gives them some serious speed and quickness. Nice move, McCormack, as he turned toward
the body of Jalen Wilson and knock him back.
Abaji being chased all over the place by Ramey. Picks up the dribble. Into McCormack. Shot clock is at 3. McCormack. Left hand again. That's good. Higher 100%. They started 15-0. They had that performance at home where they just suffocated Villanova.
Yeah, they're unbeaten with a full roster. Wow,
that gets that to go.
I'm wearing because they've stuck with them all game long.
Allen.
Oh, that is a tough shot.
And Abaji skies for the rebound. Abaji did miss the game before last due to COVID protocols.
Good pass.
Harris. And that one tipped in by Bishop.
Took advantage of it.
Allen with a season-high 22. Kansas hasn't made a field goal in over 4 minutes. McCormack against Mitchell. Puts it in.
And put it in through contact yet.
Akinjo from the elbow. Still can't make it.
Notice how everybody handles the ball for Kansas.
McCormack in the lane. Muscles his way to the goal. Banks it in.
On top, your officials, John Higgins, Ray Natili, Brett Smith. We are underway. Kansas in their blue road unis controls the opening tip.
Christian Brown, now the leading scorer for Kansas, will have to have a big night, as will Jalen Wilson, who's been playing good basketball.
Here's Wilson with the ball, number 10 in blue. Tawan Harris made that game-winning layup against the Cyclones last time out. 10 on the shot clock. McCormack, yes. Playing on a less than.
Has to have a big night. They are not a potent offensive team.
Man, oh man, has he had his fair share of big nights this season.
Here's McCormack again. Nice touch.
Defense has not been what Bill Self wanted, but man, you can't argue with the defense. They've been relentless. They've been part of the issue for Iowa State all year. They don't have a lot of scoring.
Only 2 players in the Bill Self era at Kansas have averaged over 20 a game. Ochai Agbaji is doing just that this year, but not here for this one.
Both of those guys were All-Americans, too. Frank Mason and Wayne Simeon.
3 to shoot. McCormack. Yes! And a good first half offense.
A few minutes ago, I said the Cyclones needed a 6-0 run for this roof to come off. They got it. And it did.
Here's a lob. The timeout, and McCormack slams it.
There he goes.
Here he is again. Short this time. Yesufu with the rebound. Getting some early burn in the second half from Bill Self.
He was solid in the first half, and his defense was really good as well.
Good hands by Anaruna, the former Jayhawk.
And he is a former classmate of Christian Brown. There's that short roll again.
And the jumper's good. Good touch this team. Yesufu with the blow-by. And the follow slam by McCormack.
That's how you point guards.
Jones threw it right to Dwan Harris.
Not comfortable on those short rolls. Defense crowded him. Had an open man. Couldn't find him.
Kansas playing without the conference's leading scorer and player of the year candidate Ochai Agbaji. But so far they have handled the defensive pressure of the Iowa State Cyclones. Here's McCormack, perfect from the field, and maintains that.
Got hit hard, but Kentucky did not stop playing. McCormack into the chest of Shibwe, and he'll come.
We'll see Shannon with Wilson on him, little pull-up. And Wilson pulls down the board, Kansas on the move.
What you love about Kansas, they have multiple handlers on transition.
McCormack banging down low, the double team comes. Round into the paint, good feed for the rebound.
John, that last possession was a perfect example of how to attack Texas Tech's pressure defense. Side to side, they moved the defense, they moved the help, and they beat them downhill.
McCormack, a double team comes. He still puts it up and in. Banner puts it up and in. Kevin O'Banner with the bucket.
It's really important for it sounds obvious, but it's really important for Texas Tech to play well in the first 4 minutes. You cannot give up a big run in this building and expect to have a comeback. Ain't happening.
Brown finds Agbaji. Agbaji gets a piece of the pass. Finds McCormack.
Weber told his bigs in practice as Agbaji misses the jumper. McCormack the offensive rebound. That putback doesn't fall. McCormack sticking with it. Third up.
The deck going either way with that great size and strength. Here's one right here.
Doesn't go. McCormack back in the game and with the stick back. Bill Self told us last night, I'm so thankful for the values my dad taught me. Asked him, hey, can you give us an example? One of them, as McCormack hits the jumper. Bill Noel around the screen. Weaving through traffic this time. It doesn't go. Harris in transition. In too deep. McCormack. Emphatic.
Right?
Yep, 95.
95. Again, Oklahoma's done a good job of keeping David McCormack from bullying Groves inside. And that's that chess match we talked about.
Martin flips in. McCormack gets it in pretty deep that time. Flips it in.
Boy, he earned that. This is all designed. I like this. So what they're doing is going to post up Agbaji this time.
And then McCormack hits the
double figures every single night.
Big 12's leading scorer has been shut out and is dealing with an injury.
And they're up 10 on the road.
Here's McCormack. David inside, flips it up and in.
Through his career. Tough floater. Nice job. McCormack is there, and he's got a chance at three.
Well, anymore. Got to keep the hands off.
Abaji inbounds to Yesufu, getting some good early run here for Bill Self. What beautiful lob, finding McCormack as Yesufu glass. The redshirt freshman Isaiah Cottrell, way too much. Kansas got their Tuesday night win in that thriller here, final second against Iowa State.
He's got the little hook game down.
McCormack drop step, a thing of beauty. Now to Sherman.
Nice little play and read by Harris.
At his pocket picks, here's Harris. Finding McCormack on the deck, and he puts it down again. Mark of the first half.
A little bit of his own. Iowa State threw a 1-3-1 out, a little push up. He got away with it. Nice again.
Beautiful, smart pass. McNeil, Raph, with Sherman struggling. Look at Abaji. McCormack coming with some Texas. This is Cottrell. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound Abaji. Raph with Wilson and McCormack play
at an angle.
Pretty. Up top. McCormack.
National championship, former walk-on. Love the story.
Kansas with the ball down 8. Red Raiders have been in control most of this game. McCormack gets it in pretty deep. Off the glass and good. David McCormack.
See his numbers himself coaching here at his alma mater as the KU head coach. Has lost 8 of the 14 games KU has played since Self took over back in 2003. That's up for McCormack.
18 blocks on the year. But offensively, Mark, he's just got to keep it simple. He'll catch it, possess it, and go up.
This may be a bit of a case of history repeating itself. Here is McCormack, who slings it to the corner for Brown. But remember, about a year ago, Texas came into Allen Fieldhouse, humiliated KU. McCormack did not have a good game.
Of course, but they could still win big with Mitch Lightfoot as their starter.
There's a rebound, offensive rebound. Totaled in the game, but 3 of those against Abaji. So he sits now with 13-11 to play. Oklahoma State has only 4 total team fouls, none here in the second half. That ball deflects back to McCormack. He reposts McCormack. Gonna back down Cisse. Turns, shoots, got it. Shot clock's at 5. Coleman lands. This is a long 2. A rim, around and out. McCormack the rebound and 1. To the disapproval of the Cowboy crowd. 8 minutes to go in Stillwater in this conference opener. Wilson finds McCormack. Matched up with Cisse again. He turns, shoots, tough. 12-foot. Deficit, which is now at 9. Quick pass, 3. Anderson is long. Brown's 5th rebound tonight for KU. And then Bryce Williams fighting, and Remy Martin just wipes it and wrestles it right back away. Brown lob.
He's really, really tough to deal with. You got to sprint back and get organized if you're Nevada.
Talking to Steve Alford today at Nevada's shoot-around, he said their biggest keys were guard the basketball, guard in transition. McCormack, nice move, scores it with Lane, scores it with the right hand. They get him set up off the inbounds play. First 2 of the night for the only guy in the country averaging at least 20 points and 6 assists. McCormack wanting it one-on-one against Washington. Good position and easy.
He was going to tell me about it. You know, it's the mark of a great coach. He's going to hold you to that standard.
McCormack laying it in. Different to go on the road now. This Kansas team experienced with guys who have played in those environments in their younger days. Abaji up top. McCormack the finish.
Now we're at shoot-around. There was a loose ball rebound, and him and Michael Jankovic walk on. They wrestled for the rebound today at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, all the way down to the other end of the floor.
That stuff matters, though. That stuff is contagious, and the other guys see it.
McCormack left-hand jump. Show that KU is great defensively. They're last in the Big 12 in defensive field goal percentage, last in the Big 12 in points allowed, but Bill Self says it's because they're allowing more possessions per game. They're playing faster. But this team does force turnovers.
Yes.
That's quite stat, though. Doing something that hasn't been done still. Good help from Brown. McElrea's on the line, left it short. Brown, long arms to get the rebound.
Solid defensive possession there, going late to the shot clock, guarding the ball screen, but also Brown chasing down that rebound to secure it.
David McCormack with the
fights over Remy Martin to put it back up. He's been one bright spot for this team. He's done everything. He's a double-double guy, shooting a pretty good percentage. He's been the most consistent, most reliable player for Missouri in the early part of this year.
15 points a game, second in the SEC in rebound. What a feed! And McCormack. They are just relentless. Ochai Agbaji. McCormack got ripped by DeGray. They'll count it. And Missouri, once he gets back to full strength.
Yeah, they've got two freshmen who they're pretty high on. Brazil is an SEC athlete. We haven't seen it here today, but in time, he's got a real bright future.
6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan. Baji looked for the lob, and now to Harris. They get a touch to the post. Strong move, McCormack. That's a mismatch for Kobe.
Here's Boone. He was just 1 for 8 from 3 at Allen Fieldhouse last year. He still had 16 points, but it was the efficiency that was an issue. Here's the Kansas starting lineup. One change from last year that would be available would be Jalen Wilson, but he hasn't started this year after missing the first 3 games due to...
Get a stop and must not let the easy baskets happen after the 3.
That looked like goaltending potentially on McCormack. It was close, and Harris drops it back to McCormack, who rips it through, and David McCormack 1 for 10 in the game from 3. This is a team in the loss to UC Riverside. They scored just 40 points and went 1 for 24 from 3. Offense has been an issue for them at times. McCormack, powerful move.
Seasons with the Rams, coming off a career-high 16 against NJIT. It's a team that pushed St. John's to overtime. Johnny's still able to get the dub.
No, and he played well. 24 minutes, probably could have played more, but matchups were an issue. And there we go, down the lane.
Brown off the shot fake, driving left of the lane, offensive board. McCormack, yes, and the foul.
Knocking the shot, but that's what you want. You want to be able to spread the love, so to speak, so St. John's fans had access to the games, in particular this one against a national powerhouse like Kansas.
The home team, by the way, is 0-5 here. The Islanders have yet to win a game here, so St. John's hoping to change that today.
Don't be a downer, right? I'm just saying, because you're a hockey guy, and you're bringing this up, and you're talking about the Kings, so I see what you're doing.
Hey, McCormack again. Handle, he's able to put it in.
Yeah, but he lost the handle, kept the balance, able to explode, and that right shoulder right into the chest of Agbaji created a lot of space. They want you to be able to finish.
53-46 Kansas. Bounce pass McCormack. Finishes over top of Champagne with 4 straight. And the gap is down to 6.
What a luxury it is to have a player that can basically be a one-man scoring machine.
Entry feed, McCormack. Oh, what a deep catch.
So Iona on the board. They feed in McCormack in close. That's a nice. McCormack pulls down the rebound. That's David's 3rd board of the game. Under 8 to go here, first half. Lob and the throwdown. Heating it up. He's got 9. Agbaji able to get it in. Jalen Coleman lands the Iowa State transfer here. This is another guy that can. We saw it last year at Iowa State.
No question.
He can score.
He can shoot, provides perimeter shooting.
Inside McCormack. Puts it home. 4 to go here in this one, and our championship coming up. We got Belmont and Dayton. Feed inside, McCormack. And one. Harris, lob, McCormack. Able to put it in. David with the foul. That's his third. I think Remy Martin might have just baited him into a little foul, or maybe baited the refs into one, because Remy Martin was smiling. They switch Smith on Brown down. Dayton by 3. Lob.
Nice play.
McCormack.
Nice.
The bubble. He played pickleball with Scott Drew, Mark Few, Tommy Lloyd. Yesipu. Oh, boy.
So far in this game. Now McCormack's back in there. Maybe.
And then recovered and rebounded. That was excellent from David McCormack.
Abaji for 3. Little off target. McCormack. Go get it, big fella. All right. Ready.
But nevertheless, I think Kansas is best served to make Stony Brook a 2-point shooting team, just because that's where that size really becomes problematic.
There's the lob. Perfectly executed. Is we don't have any paint points.
Let's try and go inside a little bit. This guy feeling it.
McCormack, a little dip. Abaji, another one. No, not quite. McCormack, though.
Good hands.
Whoop, Brown lost the handle. And one.
By taking late shot clock shots like we're seeing here. But great job, Tristan Brown, challenging that shot, getting a block from behind.
McCormack. There it is. Tough shot for Daniel. Another lob inside. McCormack that time did settle.
Hopefully the Kansas Jayhawks won't be as casual handling the basketball up front. I hadn't just gotten their pocket picked.
McCormack.
And that to me is the mark of a great league, where you can have a good game and still not win it.
Michigan State by 1, 8:39 into the first half. Don't forget Duke and Kentucky still to come. Right around 9:30 Eastern time tonight for the Garden here in New York. Brown uses the screen, can't turn the corner. Now good position for McCormack. Banging with Bingham and winning the battle.
That's just...
As we are underway here in half number 2, it'll start Kansas ball.
I think Kansas wants to try to get the ball inside to start this second half. You know, they got a 2-man game to get it into David McCormack one-on-one in the post against Bingham.
This is kind of your classic bulk again. Of course, gone from the program is Marcus Garrett, one of the great defenders in college basketball,
especially in the second half. And Abaji has been All-America good.
Yeah.
All-America good.
Career high 27 for Abaji in this game. And he's done it in so many different ways.
Which is a sign of a complete player. He's had a complete game. He's going to go all 9 innings, too.
I see what you did there. McCormack lays it in. Boy,